Before we went to Vietnam, we always heard from some of the instructors, if you go to Vietnam, there's projects. Don't volunteer for a project, and a lot of the guys die. We go through the in-country training. Sure enough, a little guy comes out, we're looking for volunteers. For what? Can't say. Either you're in or you're not. So we volunteered, and then welcome to S.O.G. And then we flew up to Da Nang for the top secret briefing. We go into this room, the curtains are drawn, and the sergeant major comes up and says, you're going to join the secret operation, but you can't talk about it. So if anybody wants to leave, now's the time to leave. Otherwise, read it, sign it, welcome to the secret war. It was a sergeant major came in, pulled down the blanket that was over Southeast Asia, a map. Laos and Cambodia had target designators. The DMZ had target designators in it. So, okay, this is serious business now. This is going to be different. Whenever we rode out, I was always amazed by just how beautiful Southeast Asia was from the air. And then at some point, the door gunner would open up, and yeah, the blood would be pumping. We knew we were going into a target, but there was that dichotomous feeling. On one hand, it's so beautiful. On the other hand, knowing underneath that jungle, there could be a lot of bad guys that make your day really a bad day. Well, the first mission where we were in triple canopy in Laos, it was ultra shock. We lined up and we walked into the triple canopy. It was like, whoa, welcome to the jungle, baby. That was quite something. It was cooler, less light, everything was muddy. As we moved deeper into it, I was just surprised at how intense the vegetation was. And I'll just never forget the feeling, darkness, a little chill, once your vision adjusted to it, and then just hearing all the jungle. It was like a real slap in the face, a wake-up call. The trackers kept getting closer to us during that first day. When we finally set up the RON, the tracker fired around. He was no more than maybe 15, 20 feet away from us. It was jarring. It was a real mindfuck. So we were hyper alert all night. So we're on this animal trail going up the mountain, on the side of a mountain, and we looked back and we could see two NVAs standing there with their AKs looking at us, smiling. So I told Don, put up an RON for a commo check, then they hit us. And then we had to firefight for 4 hours. We had that small knoll, and they could only get so many people together at one time, but they kept coming. Wave after wave, we'd kill them, and they'd stack them up. Captain Tin pulled us out at last light. So the next day, we do the post-mission debrief for the team, and at the end I asked Fuck, I said, Fuck, why were you shooting over my shoulder? You dumbass. Coming up the hill were 3 or 4 NVA. I killed them before they killed you. And that's just one example of literally saving my life right there in that instant. It was such a formative time for me with the best men that I've ever met in my life. And to this day, I still judge everybody I meet against the men who I met at FOB 1.